Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon. So first of all, Puja, congratulations for qualifying in written exam.
Thank you, sir.
So introduce yourself, Puja.
Sir, my name is Puja Kumari. I am from Charkheda district of Haryana. I had done my schooling from Sri Krishna School, Mahendragarh, my graduation from PKSD College, Kanina, and post graduation from Central University of Haryana. After that, sir, I am preparing for Indian Statistical Services, and my hobby is watching short movies.
What are your subject in PG post graduation? Statistics or mathematics?
So, statistics,
Statistics. Okay.
yes, sir.
Uh, can you tell me about what is GDP and GNP?
Uh, GDP stands for Gross Domestic Product. It measures the monetary value of all finished goods and services within our uh, territory of our country in given time period. And the gross national product, if we add a net factory income from abroad in GDP, then we get gross national
Okay. And what is the difference between the fiscal policy and monetary policy?
So monetary policy, it is released by Reserve Bank of India, and a reason behind this is to control the inflation and taking measures regarding uh, like different rates decided by RBI, and fiscal policies, it is released by government.
Hmm. Acha, have you heard about the Russia-Ukraine war?
Yes, sir.
Uh, tell me the president of Russia and Ukraine.
So president of Russia is Vladimir Putin, and of Ukraine it's Vladimir Zelensky.
Hmm, right. And recently there is a news of IMEC corridor, India Middle East Europe corridor.
Yes, sir.
You heard about it?
Yes, sir. This corridor was proposed during the G20 meeting, which was held in Delhi.
So what is the motto behind it and how it will get beneficial to India, this corridor?
The reason behind forming this corridor is to increase the connectivity of India with Middle East and Western countries, so that, sir, we can increase our trade with those countries, and also our also connectivity with those countries that will be increased.
Okay. And tell me how India will become carbon neutral, like the current Prime Minister of India has achieved set a target in 2017 that we
Yes.
became the carbon neutral. So how it will become possible?
Uh, yes, sir. India is taking different measures for becoming carbon neutral. Measures are taking like a promotion of electric vehicles, and India is promoting the use of solar energy. International Solar Alliance. We have this scheme also, and also through the construction of infrastructure uh, which is sustainable, like there is uh, uh, when we use technologies in developing infrastructure which are in our environment friendly, so by doing that, sir, we can achieve the carbon neutral. Also, sir, we have this ethanol blending scheme, which increases the efficiency of the fuel we use. So by taking, sir, such kind of measures, we will become the carbon neutral.
Okay. And tell me, what are the views about the waste management of India? Your views regarding it, how do you tackle it?
Uh, Waste management, yes, India is working on waste management, and we need to take more measures for managing the waste. Like in different cities, we have large heaps of garbage. So one way is, sir, like we can make the responsibility of the producers, like different we have chips making companies, so we can associate their responsibility with the packaging, that they collect that, and they uh, either recycle that, or dispose that material used in, uh, or also, so by you reducing the use of single use plastic, uh, we have to take steps in that direction also.
Okay, Vinesh sir, over to you.
Okay. Good afternoon, Puja ji.
Good.
So, Puja ji,
Yes.
can you tell me what role does official statistics play in policy formulation and decision making?
Sir, can you please repeat the question?
I'm asking what role does official statistics play in policy formulation and decision making?
Uh, yes, sir. Official statistics provides data regarding different socio-economic indicators, and data regarding the inflation and consumption pattern, etc. So, sir, by examining all those patterns, different policies are formulated.
Okay, that much.
Yes, I can recall only that.
Okay, no problem. So, Puja ji, have you heard about Global Hunger Index?
Yes, sir.
Tell me the indicators on which GHI is based.
So Global Hunger Index, it is based on child stunting, child wasting, under five mortality, and malnutrition.
There are four indicators mainly. Okay, child stunting, undernourishment, child wasting, and
Under five
child
mortality.
mortality. Yeah, that's okay. Very good. Which agency or NGO publishes this? Release this?
Sorry, sir, I can't recall the name.
Mm, any guesses?
No, sir.
Wealth Hunger Index, Wealth Hunger Life. I think it is NGO.
I will look
Okay,
for. Yes.
Concern Worldwide and Wealth Hunger Life. Okay.
Okay, sir.
20-point program. Tell me about 20-point program.
Sir, 20-point program. It comes under uh,
Yeah.
it comes under planning wing of the MOSPI. Sir, it
Program implementation.
yes, program implementation wing. So it considers different schemes and programs related to removal of poverty, health-related measures, clean drinking water, housing for all. So that kind of programs it considers.
When was it restructured? 20-point program. In which year?
So if you allow me to guess, I can guess. I can't
Yeah.
correctly recall.
You can.
2006.
Yes. It was structured in 2006. Okay, Pooja ji, tell me about periodic labor force survey.
So periodic labor force survey, it is conducted by NSSO. It
Mhm.
provides us data related to employment and unemployment status in our country. It provides quarterly data for urban India on current weekly status basis, and yearly data for both urban and rural regions on current weekly status basis and usual status basis.
Okay. What is current weekly status and what is usual status?
So in current weekly status, we see the employment status in the week preceding the day of survey. In the in and
How many?
in Sorry, sir.
How many days?
Sir, 1 week,
Okay.
7 days. Yes, sir.
Okay. And usual status?
So in usual status, we consider two type of activities. One is principal status and other is subsidiary activity status. In principal activity status, so we consider the employment status, which is employment activities which is done throughout the 365 days, and subsidiary activity is it is the employment activity which is done at least for 30 days in the year.
Okay. What do you know about CPI, Consumer Price Index?
uh, so consumer price index, it measures the change in the prices of goods and services over a period of time.
Okay. Uh, why is it India have different CPI or manages different types of CPIs? Why is it so?
uh,
Do you know about different CPI that are managed in India?
Yes, we have a CPI for agriculture labor and rural labor. Then
Yeah.
another one is CPI for industrial workers, and the third one is CPI for urban rural combined.
Okay. Why is it so? Why they are this much of variation is there?
I don't know the correct reason, but reason for that may be so because consumption pattern varies according to the employment status of the persons. If a person is working as an agricultural labor, so
Hmm.
consumption of those families, so that is different, and like the person who are working as industrial workers, so consumption pattern of those families will be different, so that's why we are focusing on a different uh, index numbers. And also, sir, for the decision of wages for different workers, like we have different wage rate index, uh, different wages for industrial workers and different wages for agricultural laborers.
Okay. Uh, there is a dearness allowance which is given in salary.
Yes, sir.
So how by using which of the CPI dearness allowance is calculated or fixed?
uh, Sorry, sir, I can't recall.
You told about the CPI, different CPIs,
Yes, sir.
okay,
Yes.
for agriculture labor, for rural labor, and
For industrial workers,
yeah, and
and sir, CPI urban rural combined.
combined. So tell me in which of them, which one of them is used for DNS allowance or fixing? See, for employment, it is given salary is given to employees. Okay, DNS
Yes, sir.
allowance is used for employees. So
Yes,
where
sir.
you can guess.
So for CPI industrial workers.
Yeah, that is correct. CPI IW is used. Okay.
Okay.
Can you tell me which uh, of the Department of Government releases CPI for IW and agriculture labor?
Sir, Labor Bureau, Ministry of Labor and Employment, that releases both these indexes.
Okay. Tell me about IIP, Index of Industrial Production.
Index of industrial production, it measures the change in the volume of production over a period of time. It considers the mining sector, manufacturing sector, and electricity sector.
Why is it so only three sectors are considered in IIP?
IIP is calculated on monthly basis.
Yeah.
So it mostly considers those industries which are able to provide data in that given time period. So
So
I
you
think so.
want to say that the due to data constraint, only these sectors are taken, huh?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Can you tell me the base year of IIP?
So it's 2011-12.
Okay. When was it revised?
Sorry, sir, I'm not
Which
aware
year?
about
Any guesses?
it. No, sir.
2017, I think.
Okay, sir.
Okay, tell me the uses of IIP.
Uh, IIP is used in calculation of GDP, and also it shows on monthly basis that how our different industries are working, in which industries we are seeing increasing trend growth in which sector.
Hmm. And for policy making purposes of RBI and other government agencies. Okay. So, Pooja ji, tell me about uh, scientific different scientific components that were taken with rover and lander of Chandrayaan 3.
Sorry, sir, I'm not aware about that.
Okay. Can you tell me the temple architecture that existed in India? Different temple architecture.
I can recall two names, but I don't know what exactly these architectures are.
Okay.
So one is Dravida style, another is Nagara style.
Hmm. Okay. Okay, Abhishek sir.
Yes, Pooja. Recently, there was a news Supreme Court upholds the abrogation of Article 370. So, do you know about it? What is Article 370 and 35A?
Article 370, it was related to the special status of Jammu and Kashmir. And in 2019, the special status of Jammu Kashmir was removed. So it was related to that. Exact, so I don't know.
Okay. Uh, Suppose we have four negative observations, like minus two, and minus two. So, what will be the geometric mean of it?
So geometric mean is not applicable in case of negative observations.
Okay. And tell me what is p-value?
P-value, we use p-value in hypothesis testing for decision making regarding whether we reject the null hypothesis, or we are going to accept the null hypothesis. If p-value is less than the level of significance, then we reject the null hypothesis. And if p-value is greater than level of significance, then we accept the null hypothesis.
What is the difference between cluster sampling and stratified random sampling?
Stratified random sampling, we divide the population into different strata, such that these stratas are homogeneous within, and there is heterogeneity between the stratas. And in cluster sampling, clusters are naturally occurring subgroups of population. Uh, it is desirable that these cluster there is heterogeneity within the clusters, and there is homogeneity between the clusters. And we use cluster sampling if we do not have a complete sampling frame regarding the sampling units.
Okay. Can you tell me the difference between hardware and software?
Hardwares, so we can touch hardwares, and software, so we can't touch these.
Then what is the work?
Sir, I can't recall.
The difference between chance cause and assignable cause.
Uh, Sorry, sir, I can't recall.
And can you tell me about the general fertility rate and total fertility rate?
Yes, sir. So general fertility rate is the total number of live births per thousand female in the childbearing age group 15 to 49, and total fertility rates it gives us the average number of children a women give birth to within her fertility period, and we are considering here sir age specific fertility rates.
Okay, if the total fertility rate is less than 2, then what will be
Yes.
the future prediction of any population of any region?
So there will be decreasing trend in population.
Decreasing trend.
Yes.
Okay. Recently, elections were held in three states: Rajasthan, Chhattisgarh, and Madhya Pradesh.
Yes, sir.
So, who are the current CM, chief ministers of these states? Can you name them?
So I can recall two names. In Rajasthan, it's Bhajanlal, and in Telangana, it's Revant Reddy.
And in MP or in Chhattisgarh, do you recall?
No, sir. I'm not aware about it.
Sure. Can you tell me the name of five female governor of any state of India? Female governor name.
No, sir.
Okay, thank you, Pooja. Your interview is overall good, but current knowledge is somewhere you have to improve it.
Yes, sir.
Okay, Vinny sir.
Um, okay, Puja ji,
Yes, sir.
tell me about National Statistical Office.
National Statistical Office, so it's the statistical wing of MOSPI. Uh, it has two parts, NSSO and CSO, and it works for maintaining the statistical standards which we have adopted at national and international level. It releases different indexes like annual survey of industries, periodic labor force survey, and it works for coordination between different ministries and departments so that we can get a quality data in timely manner.
Okay, and SO is a recent body or it is formerly made.
No, sir. Yes, NSO, sir, it is formed by combining NSSO and CSO.
When was it? Can you recall the date?
No, sir, I can't recall the
Yeah.
date.
Okay. What are the different divisions of NSSO and CSO?
So in NSSO, we have survey design and research division, field operation division, survey coordination division, and data processing division. And in CSO, we have economic statistics division, social statistics division, price statistics division, and others, sir, I can't recall.
Okay. Tell me the function of survey design and research division.
Survey design and research division, sir, it works on methodologies which are to be used for conducting the surveys, and so I can recall only this.
Okay. Uh, latest, what is the latest NSS survey? Which numbers? Which round of NSS survey was latest?
So total 79 rounds of NSS has been conducted, and now
No.
80 is in process.
I'm asking about the latest one.
So latest is
79?
yes, sir.
Yes, yes.
79.
79th is the latest one, huh?
Yes, sir.
What is its period of?
Uh, so it's July 2022 to June 2023.
Okay. So, Pooja ji, your responses were good. Okay. And I wish you. Pooja ji, can
यस
you
सर.
hear me?
यस सर, बीच में आपकी आवाज चली गई थी सर.
ओके ओके. सो मैं ये कह रहा था कि आपके रिस्पॉन्सेज बहुत अच्छे रहे हैं स्टैटिस्टिक्स से रिलेटेड. कहीं कहीं आप जो है थोड़ा स्टैटिस्टिक्स से जैसे रिलेटेड चीज़ें जैसे एनएसओ हो गया. ओके. और चीज़ें इनके रिवीजन्स इनके फंक्शंस के बारे में हो गया. ओके. ये सारे बेसिक जो चीज़ें हैं आप इनको थोड़ा अच्छे से देख लीजिए. ओके.
ओके. यस.
और जो जीएस है तो जीएस में मान लीजिए आपका जो भी पॉलिटी से रिलेटेड चीज़ें हैं. ठीक है. पॉलिटी हुआ.
यस.
ओके. हिस्ट्री
यस.
हुआ. थोड़ी बहुत चीज़ें कम से कम आपको ज्ञात होनी चाहिए. ओके. बिकॉज जीएस इज अ सब्जेक्ट in the mains. GS was a subject in the mains. So
यस.
is it is since it is a personality test, there can be a question from various domain. Okay.
यस.
So you should be आप उसके लिए तैयार रहें. Okay. और
ओके
best
सर.
of luck for
थैंक यू
your.
सर.
Okay.
मे आई लीव ना सर.
Okay. You can leave.
ओके सर. थैंक यू सर.